Welcome to Topic 2, Overview of the Dashboard. You need to be a medical superintendent, medical coordinator or medco, or a Pradhan Mantri Arogya Mitra, also known as PMAM, to log into Transaction Management System or TMS provider application and view the dashboard. By the end of this training, you will learn about your dashboard on the TMS provider application. Upon logging in, your dashboard and worklist are displayed. Let us now learn more about each element present on your dashboard. If you want to increase the font size of the interface, click the A plus icon. To decrease the font size of the interface, click the A minus icon. And to reset the font size of the interface back to normal, click the A icon. You can click the bell icon to view your notifications. These notifications are divided into two tabs, All and Unread. The All tab displays both the read and unread notifications, while the Unread tab displays only unread notifications. Here, you can also mark all the notifications as read by clicking the Mark All as Read button. Next, click the Username button. This button has two options, Update Profile and Log Out. In the Update Profile option, you will be able to update your account details. And you can use the Logout option to log out of your account. Just below the username, your role is displayed. The first icon represents the user dashboard. Click the Home icon to return to the dashboard. And you can click the Refresh List icon to refresh the lists on the dashboard. Next, the name of your hospital is displayed. The Self option displays your work list, while the Entity option displays the work list assigned to your entire entity group. You can switch between Self and Entity by clicking the Toggle button. You can register a new patient by clicking on the New Patient button. The application displays 4 tiles. To view the other tiles, click the View More button. Let us now look at each of these tiles. Let's start with the Pre-authorization to be submitted tile. This tile displays a list of patients for whom pre-authorization needs to be initiated. Next, on selecting the Pre-authorization pending tile, the application displays a list of patients whose pre-authorization requests are marked as pending by the Pre-authorization Processing Doctor, also known as PPD. On selecting the Under Treatment tile, the application displays a list of patients who are currently undergoing treatment. On selecting the Claims to be Submitted tile, the application displays a list of patients whose claim requests have been submitted to the Claim Executive, also known as CEX, for action. The Pre-authorization Queried tile displays a list of patients whose pre-authorization requests have been queried. Then, on selecting the Claims Queried tile, the application displays a list of patients whose claim requests have been queried by either the Claim Processing Doctor, also known as CPD, or the Account Officer, also known as ACO. On selecting the Claims Sent to Bank tile, the application displays a list of patients whose claim requests have been approved by the State Health Authority, also known as SHA, and are now pending with the bank for settlement. Lastly, on selecting the Claim Approved from Bank tile, the application displays a list of patients whose claim requests have been approved by the bank. You can also download a worklist in PDF or Excel format by clicking the Download icon. Next, the application allows you to filter the displayed results based on duration. For this, click the calendar icons in both fields and select the required date range. The application displays a filtered list of beneficiaries based on the selected tile and date range. You can reset or clear the selections by clicking on Clear link. In the Patient Status field, you can filter the list of the beneficiaries based on their case status. Let us see what each of these options mean. First, The Pre-authorization to be submitted option displays a list of registered patients for whom pre-authorization needs to be initiated. The pre-authorization initiated option displays a list of registered patients for whom pre-authorization has been initiated. Next, the pre-authorization pending option displays a list of patients whose pre-authorization request is pending with the PPD. The under treatment option displays a list of patients who are currently undergoing treatment. The pre-authorization queried option displays a list of patients whose pre-authorization requests have been queried by the PPD. The pre-authorization query updated option displays a list of patients whose queried pre-authorization requests have been updated by the provider. Then, the pre-authorization rejected option displays a list of patients whose pre-authorization requests have been rejected by the PPD. The claims to be submitted option displays a list of discharged patients whose claim requests need to be submitted to the payer. And the claims initiated option displays a list of patients whose claim requests have been submitted to the payer. The pending with payer option displays a list of patients whose requests are pending with the payer. The claims queried option displays a list of patients whose claim requests have been queried by the account officer, also known as ACO, and claim processing doctor or CPD. Next, the claims query updated option displays a list of patients whose claim requests that were queried have been updated by the provider. The claims rejected option displays a list of patients whose claim requests have been rejected by the ACO, CPD, and State Health Authority or SHA. And the claims approved option displays a list of patients whose claim requests have been approved by the ACO, CPD, and SHA. The reprocess requested option displays a list of rejected claim requests the SHA wants to be reconsidered, and they need further provider input on it. The claims sent to bank option displays a list of patients whose claim requests have been approved by the SHA and sent to the bank. And the claims approved from bank option displays a list of patients whose claim requests have been approved by the bank. The erroneous claim requested option displays a list of patients in whose cases erroneous claim amount has been requested by the provider. Next, the registrations cancelled option displays a list of patients whose registration has been deleted by the provider. The pre-authorization cancelled option displays a list of patients whose initiated pre-authorization requests have been cancelled by the provider. And the pre-authorization cancellation requested option displays a list of patients whose pre-authorization requests have been rejected by the hospital or the provider. The claims cancelled option displays a list of patients whose claim requests have been rejected by the ACO, CPD, and SHA. The claims cancellation requested option displays a list of patients whose claim requests have been rejected by the SHA due to bank details discrepancy. The registered with authentication option displays a list of patients who were registered with Aadhaar authentication. Next, the registered without authentication option displays a list of patients who were registered without Aadhaar authentication by the medical superintendent. The enhancement initiated option displays a list of under treatment patients for whom enhancement has been initiated. The enhancement submitted option displays a list of under treatment patients for whom enhancement has been submitted. The payment failed option displays a list of patients whose claim requests have been rejected by the bank due to account discrepancy issues. And The Payment Updated option displays a list of patients whose claim payment has been initiated by the bank. In case you need to search the case details of a specific patient, you can do that by entering their name, registration ID, or program ID into the search field. To view the criteria for the search field, hover your mouse over the eye icon. Based on your preference, you can switch between card view and list view. Next, you can also specify the number of cases that you would like to view in the worklist on one page by clicking the drop-down. You can use the arrow icons to view the next and previous pages. Each patient card in the search result displays the patient's name and age, their gender, program ID, registration date, and wallet balance. And the wallet balance displays the total amount available for the patient's family under the PMJ scheme. To view the current claim status or to take action on a patient's case, click the arrow icon. You can also delete the case of a patient by clicking the delete icon. With this, you have come to the end of this training. You have now learnt about the various elements present on the dashboard of the TMS provider application.